Good morning, Lancers. We've got an exciting episode of Carlsbad Currents lined up for you. For our third and final episode of the year, we wanted to explore what makes our school and our community so special.
From the clubs and sports our school offers to the unique stories of citizens across the community, we're proud to call Carlsbad our home.
So get ready because Carlsbad Currents starts right now.
You're the sunshine on my
Our CHS campus has a variety of sports for students to join, and we pride ourselves on our great sports teams. CHS TV members Ben Hampton, Jade Barron, and Brody Burson highlight one of our amazing sports teams, our baseball team.
You know what? I'm out here because I love coaching kids.
I would say average. So this is about 20 years ago. Again, some good athletes coming through, but it was never the top. Like Rancho Bernardo back in those days was it.
Carlsbad High School's baseball program is a beacon of tradition and success in Carlsbad, California. Starting small, they've grown into a powerhouse in the state, driven by determination and passion.
You know, I've been blessed to have great athletes that during my coaching tenure that I've had. So I've been an assistant coach is what I started off as. Then I became the head coach, and then I left the program for a period of time, came back as an assistant, and have been an assistant the last 10 years.
Established decades ago, the program has a long history of developing talent and fostering a winning culture. Throughout the years, countless players have graduated from Carlsbad High School and gone to make their mark in the world of baseball and beyond.
There's been so much history with Carlsbad baseball. We've had a lot of great athletes come through, play Major League Baseball.
Brady Anderson, I actually played with at Carlsbad High School, and he played, I believe, 19 years for the Baltimore Orioles. I had Troy Gloss during my head coaching time. Currently, we have Thomas Sagasi, who's playing for the St. Louis Cardinals. He's in their AAA affiliate right now. But Thomas Eshelman as well played for the Padres for a little bit and the Astros, and so he is another one who made the major leagues.
Have been very competitive, haven't won a lot of CIF championships. I've noticed just an upward trend the last 3 or 4 years even. They won a CIF championship the year before I got here. It's not just about CIF championships, it's about trying to have a positive culture and everything else, and so hopefully we look at that and we see that trending in the right direction.
From past to present, Carlsbad's roster remains packed with great talent and a strong work ethic. With their dedication, they remain a dominant force in California high school baseball.
And as far as kids that we have in the program right now, it's always hard to tell. It's a really difficult sport to make it to the major leagues.
Yeah, I know Coach, in talking to the head coach, he's been very happy with the success and the talent level at the lower levels. So it's just like any sport. If you can build from within and have some good solid foundation at your lower levels, that's just going to carry your program through over the years.
On the field, Coach Scott leads his team through dedication and expertise, while his players give it their all, striving for excellence with every swing and pitch. It's on this field that the Carlsbad Lancers sculpt their legacy of success.
We finally beat them by 1 run at their place, and so that was kind of a defining moment, I think, for Scott DeYoung, our head coach, and just the building of the program. And this year they started out really hot, cooled down a little bit, but they're playing in the toughest league. A lot of great programs that we're competing against day in and day out.
And as each game wraps up on Carlsbad High School's baseball field, the Carlsbad Lancers are already looking forward towards the horizon. They're not just focused on the final score, but on the opportunities that lie ahead. With each inning played, they're honing their skills and building a foundation for future success.
You know, the future looks really bright for this program and where it's going.
For CHS TV, with photojournalists Ben Hampton and Jade Barron, I'm Brody Burson.
That was a fantastic look at our baseball team. It's incredible to see the dedication and talent of our athletes. Now let's switch gears to the clubs we offer at CHS. Michael and Keely are here to show us the importance of being involved in clubs, such as the Green Club on campus.
The importance of Green Club here at CHS is to kind of like spread our message around like different groups, and it's important to like start that like eco-friendly thinking at a young age.
Green Club here at CHS brings together all kinds of people, but they all have one goal in mind: to save our Earth.
Green Club is just a very like inclusive environment. Everyone here has like a different passion, whether that's like for like protecting the beach or just like protecting like forests and like that aspect of nature. There's just so like many different like topics that we go over, and it's just such a great time.
Green Club has a variety of ways that they work towards the ultimate goal of sustainability.
Here at Green Club, we do a variety of like environmentally focused activities. This meeting we did rock painting. We kind of like drew what we love the most about the earth.
Yeah.
My favorite was when everyone brought in an old shirt they weren't wearing anymore, and then we all turned them into dog toys, which we then donated to local shelters.
And as the school year is coming to an end, McKenna has high hopes for the future of Green Club.
I wish to carry on the club. I just want to end the year on a great note. I hope to have like a big beach cleanup and get as many people from the school to come. And also I want to just keep working with like the people that are going to carry on the club next year, so that I know the club's in good hands and will continue to be a staple here at Carlsbad.
Green Club continues to strive towards their vision of global sustainability. For anyone who's looking to make a difference, Green Club meets every other Tuesday in room 2003.
One inspiring inside look into our school's extracurricular activities. Clubs like the Green Club not only provide students with opportunities to pursue their passions, but also help create a sense of community in our school.
Speaking of community, let's talk about a sport that brings people together across Carlsbad, pickleball. It's grown immensely popular, and Sienna, Marley, and Leah take us to the courts where people of all ages come together to play and connect.
My name's Ken Kaufman.
My name is Robert Martin.
My name is Maureen Taylor, and I have been playing pickleball since 2016.
Pickleball, a new paddle sport that started as a fun exercise, has turned into a way that locals can find a way to connect with their community.
Well, it started out, it was only old people, and all the young people made fun of it. And then the young people got into it, and now they're just trying to get as good as the old people. But
it's a nice, easy sport. It's good for older people. I think it's kind of taken over because anybody can play it. You don't have to be a great athlete.
Anybody can play pickleball, and there's all sorts of different levels. People should not be afraid of coming out because pickleball people are very generous, and they'll show you how to play the game. I was an athlete when I was younger, and you have to keep active. You can't very well go to the gym and pump iron. You're not going to run 10 miles because it hurts your back and knees. And this is a perfect game for aerobic exercise.
This mix of tennis and badminton is not only good for the body, but also for the mind. Pickleball allows for people that have common interests to meet and connect over this sport.
And it's very social, so we've met a lot of different people through pickle who've become our friends and over the last few years. So I think between the exercise and the social part, it's pretty good for me.
It adds everything. Besides it, it's fun, and most of the time the people are there for fun. It's just an enjoyable experience, and socially it's really good.
everywhere from little kids to 90-year-olds, you name it, everybody's playing.
And for Maureen, she has helped to make an even bigger impact on the younger generations and their ability to play.
I've actually brought pickleball to my old school. I bought pickleball equipment for sixth graders, and so the sixth graders play with their siblings, they play with other teammates, they play with their parents, they play with their grandparents. I mean, it's really a community sport.
It brings people together who have a common interest. If you're going to make friends, it's a whole lot easier if you have things in common.
Is multi-generational, and I think it really does bring the community together.
For CHS TV in Carlsbad, California, with photojournalist Sienna Adamson and Marley Beal.
It's really a small world, and pickleball kind of brings it closer.
I'm Leah Blair.
Now that we've seen the incredible opportunities for sports and clubs, let's turn to some important information about our environment. Isa has details on El Niño and La Niña and how these weather patterns affect our community.
Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm Isa Bahamunder reporting here from the Carlsbad Lagoon. Now that spring and summer are approaching and the winter has passed, the transition from El Niño and La Niña has begun. Meteorologists estimate that there is an 85% chance that El Niño will end and the tropical Pacific will move more to neutral conditions. The pattern of El Niño and La Niña shifts back and forth throughout the years, bringing unpredictable shifts in ocean surface temperatures, which disrupts the wind and rainfall patterns across the tropics. And these significant changes have a cascade of global side effects.
Thanks for that update, Isa. Understanding these weather patterns is important, especially with how unpredictable our weather can be. Speaking of impactful events, a recent fire at the Oceanside Pier stirred many emotions among locals. Thankfully, the pier is back open, but Roy, Luke, and Charlie have more on how the fire affected the community.
Let's work it out. Let's work it out.
Here in Oceanside, California, the Oceanside Pier serves as an important landmark for the city of Oceanside. Sadly, however, the Oceanside Pier burned down from accidental causes.
The iconic Oceanside Pier succumbed to flames in a devastating fire, leaving behind a charred skeleton that once stood as a symbol of coastal beauty and community. Efforts to rebuild and restore the beloved landmark are underway as residents mourn the loss of a cherished seaside attraction. We talked with local photographer Dayton Forentic to give us his insight and experience with the Oceanside Pier.
So when we actually get some free time, when we're done with our work, me and my buddies would actually come down here quite often, whether it's just to take photos, to just be at the pier. It's a good time. A lot of people fish, and so did my buddies, and it's a good time to be out here.
Then Dayton gave us his insight on why the pier has a special place in his heart.
With the pier, it was like when I'd come out here and take photos, I love taking photos of people, and always having that background shot of the pier and the building right at the very end was always made for a really beautiful shot. So when I come out here and take pictures now, it's really sad to see that it's burnt, and it sucks. It really does suck for anytime I take photos out here now. So it's just it's art, like a public art. I really appreciate it, but it sucks, man.
The Oceanside Pier is very unique. Located in Oceanside, California, it was first built in 1888. It was originally constructed of just wood. It has undergone several renovations and rebuilds over the years due to storm damage. Today, it stands as one of the longest wooden piers on the West Coast, offering stunning views and recreational activities for visitors. Tracy Burden-Smith, a local Oceanside resident, shared with us how the pier has left an impact on her and on her family.
So I usually walk my dog to the pier. He knows the pier. It's kind of iconic. He doesn't go on it, but it's just to see my son surfs at the pier. It's just like a nice meeting place. It's just a habitual thing that we all do in Oceanside.
Then Tracy told us her story of when the pier caught on flames.
My son was there with a bunch of his friends, and they were like, "Oh my God, the pier's on fire, Mom." Yeah, it was awful.
However, even with all the negatives surrounding the pier reopened on Friday, May 10th. Reporting for CHS TV with photojournalist Charlie Marinelli and Roy Kane, I'm Luke Schultz.
We're grateful to see the pier back open and thriving. It's amazing to see how resilient our community is. Now let's take a turn and explore a unique local business. Leah, Ella, and Cora take us on a journey through a candle-making bar in the Carlsbad village where people can create their own personalized candles.
My name is Mallory, and I'm a candle creator.
Mallory works at Candle Bar, a brand new shop in Carlsbad that allows you to turn your favorite scents and stones into a personalized candle.
Candle Bar is about coming in, having fun, making your own creation, and leaving with an awesome candle.
Candles are about allowing you to be creative. Whether it's mixing sights, smells, or colors, there's always a combination for you.
So you'll start by picking out your vessel, and then you can pick up to 3 scents to mix together. We have a ton of choices, and after that, we'll help you put it together, which takes about 15 to 20 minutes, and then you leave it with us for about 45 minutes to an hour to set in the fridge, and then when you come back, you can decorate the top.
At Candle Bar, personalization is a priority. That's why they always make sure you leave with an art style you love.
I would say the art of candles is in the scents, because there's so many different, you can completely change a candle based off of which scent you pick. I have a lot of favorite scents. To list a couple, Moonflower Nectar, White Oak and Vanilla, and Black Sea.
Here, you can interact and explore in a way you don't commonly see in Carlsbad.
The Candle Bar is really just, I think, an interactive experience. I think most of the things here in the village are really like shopping or food, that kind of stuff. So it's cool to come in and create your own personalized item.
Candles are able to create memories for everyone from everywhere.
So good experiences here. Really, most of the customers that we get are super nice. We get a lot of tourists because obviously we're a tourist city. It's cool to interact with people from different states.
Customers don't only buy these candles for themselves, but also make them to hold as special memories.
Another thing that's really cool is we have people come in and create candles for specific events. We've had people come in for weddings and different things like that. And I think it's also cool because we offer private parties, so you can come in for a couple hours with your friends, whatever, and make your own candles.
Don't forget to stop by the Candle Bar Carlsbad. Reporting for CHS TV with videographer Layla England and editor Ella Jacobs, I'm Cora Caldwell.
What a captivating story. It's amazing to see the variety and creativity our Carlsbad Village has to offer. This candle bar is just one example of the many unique experiences available in our area.
Absolutely. From the vibrant colors of candle making to the inclusivity of our clubs and sports, it's clear that diversity and community are at the heart of Carlsbad.
It's these connections that make Carlsbad such a special place to live. Whether it's through sports, clubs, local businesses, or simply coming together to support one another, there's always something bringing us closer.
We hope you enjoy this episode and feel as inspired by our community as we do. Stay tuned for more adventures, more connections, and more reasons to love our coastal home.
We'll see you next time. Bye.
Tell me I'm dreaming.